So about a year ago, I quit doing keto because although I lost a lot of fat, I did lose a lot of fat around my stomach area and my lower back and stuff like that. I also lost a lot in my face and my neck. You know, fat loss, it starts from your face, especially with men. It's usually seen first in our face and in our neck and then our shoulders and our chest. And then our upper abs, and then maybe you'll see a 2-pack and then a 4-pack. And if you're really consistent with your meal plans and diet and exercise and stuff like that, and cardio and calorie counting and calorie expenditures, and you might get a 6-pack, you might even get an 8-pack. But what I found from keto was, although I was losing fat, I kind of got tired of everyone asking me if I was sick. My wife and family saying I was just too skinny. Like, I used to get that all the time. You look too skinny. Then I would take my shirt off and be like, look at my abs. And, you know, and it's like, no, And it's like when your own wife says no, and you're over here killing yourself to have a 6-pack, you kind of have to rethink your priorities. You know, like, what are you doing? Are you trying to turn your wife and family off, or do you want to turn them on? Like, what's your weight loss goal here? And, you know, for me, I want to be attractive to my wife, and I want to drive her crazy, and I want to look good. And when I take my shirt off at the pool, I want her to be proud of me, and, you know, and I want her to tell me that other girls are looking, and I want to have that flirty fun, and, you know, have spark, and I want to be healthy and feel good, and I want to look good for myself as well. I have my goals, and it's a challenge. And it's kind of hard when you're losing muscle mass and fat. And that is what happened, is I lost a lot of lean muscle mass. And I have a scale that will read all that. And you can tell me that the scale is wrong, because scales are wrong. But if it's the same scale in the same conditions, then it is right. It might not be the exact number. Maybe my scale is saying I'm 11.8% body fat. Maybe I'm 10, maybe I'm 13. But when that same scale started at 13 and now it's saying I'm 10.8 or 11.2, and every day it's consistently going in the trend, then it's right. It's right for the purpose of tracking, not necessarily the purpose of anything else, if that makes sense. So losing massive amounts of lean muscle. Shoulders got narrow, chest got small, arms looked deflated. And when you really start studying the side effects of keto when it comes to like weightlifting and bodybuilding, the lack of carbohydrates is what's the word I'm looking for? It's telling. It's very telling in your body, in your muscle volume, if you will. So I took some time off. I put some weight back on, and I'm back at it. And now I follow what they call a sensible meal plan. So I weigh 149 to 150 pounds, depends on how much water I'm retaining, naked in the morning after I use the bathroom, right? After I take a leak. Before coffee, before water, 149, 150. So what I'm doing is I'm tracking my calorie expenditures through my basal metabolic rate, which is like 1,750 a day. That's my average. And then I track my activity, and that includes morning cardio, and then what I do throughout the day. And I'm averaging anywhere from 500 to as high as 800. It all depends. I don't track my activity when I'm weightlifting. I only track my activity when I'm doing cardio. So some type of treadmill, some type of functional training that's a higher pace, that's getting my heart rate up. Weightlifting, bodybuilding type exercises, I do not set my watch to that. That's just, it's minimal calories burned, believe it or not, very minimal calories burned. You end up burning more calories over time because your basal metabolic rate goes up because you're building muscle and your thermogenic process and all that. And so that's the problem I had with keto, is I was losing weight, and as I was losing weight, I was losing muscle as well. And when you lose muscle, you slow down your body's thermogenic processes. And so you're actually going down a rabbit hole of now your body's burning less, and so you need less. So if you want to keep the scale moving down and burning fat, you now have to consume even less. And you can't consume less if you're trying to build muscle, if you're trying to work out and exercise. So your basal metabolic rate gets down to like 1580, and that's where it was. It was like 1580 or something like that. And then your activity level is 400, 500, 600. So you're at like 2,000, 2,100 calories to maintain. So you're only eating 1,700, 1,800 calories. You know, you take like 10% off. So you're eating like 1,750, 1,800 calories. And that's not nearly enough calories for muscle. So again, here we go down the rabbit hole. Eat less, weigh less, eating even more less, weighing even more less, but you're getting skinny fat. Yep, you're losing weight. Yep, you look great with clothes on if you were really fat. But if you weren't, if you were muscular, and then you're doing the keto and you're losing weight, and it's a lot of muscle mass, and not just muscle mass, but also I lost bone mass. My scale told me that too, and I monitored that, and there was a side effect to that. And I'm like, wow, bad mojo. So I stopped. So what am I doing now? I do 200 grams of protein every day, anywhere from 190 to 200 to 210, but basically my goal is 200. I'm doing roughly 200 grams of carbohydrates every day, and I do roughly 50 to 55 grams of fat every day. So how does that work out? Let's say 50 grams of fat, so that's 50 times 9 calories. Every gram of fat is 9 calories. So 50 times 9 is 450, right? 50 times 9, what did I just say? 50 times 9 is 450. So that's 450 calories right there. And then 200 carbs times 4 is 800, and 200 protein times 4 is 800. So you have 1,600 plus the fat. So that's 2,050 calories a day. So that's a lot better than 1,800 or 1,700 or 1,750 or something like that. So I'm at 2,000 calories a day minimum. Okay, now I'll tweak it. I might go as high as 248 grams of protein in one day. That's fine. I might go 60 grams of fat in one day. That's fine. It's not fat from butter. It's not fat from bacon. It's not fat from red meat, although I eat red meat. But that's it. It's not that I'm increasing my fat from those things. I might increase my fat from guacamole, homemade guacamole, which is just avocado mashed up with chopped onion, salt, and lime. So the fat that you get in avocado is considered like a healthy fat, but it's still 9 calories per gram. And so sometimes I go up on that, you know, it all depends. And I'm monitoring. So I'm able to get my physique back, and we're going to get into that with this channel. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm able to get my physique back. I got a heck of a six-pack started again, but I am much more voluminous. I'm bigger. My chest, my shoulders, my arms, everything about me is more muscular, and you can still easily see a decent 4-pack. So the point of this video is not just the update that you guys asked me about, but it's to introduce you to non-keto fat loss, how I do it, the way I do it, the method of my madness, the bro science that I use. And we're going to start with this first video of a technique that I use, and I did it today for chest, and it's called myo reps. Okay, and so I'm going to post a video that's going to show you what myo reps is. It's an offshoot of, or just changing the name of, like a rest pause and how to do it. I did it today with incline benching, and with the pec deck fly machine. Hard, oh, and shoulder presses, Smith machine shoulder presses. I didn't video that, but I did video the leg press on what myo reps are, how to do it, and I take you guys through a workout. So I'll post that video up here on this channel shortly. Stick around, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to do pretty awesome things on this channel. I'm going to not have it on my Dan's vlog channel because it's too convoluted. That's a lawn care, pressure wash, side hustle business. I want to move Dan's Fit in My 50s information, recipes, and all that stuff to this channel. So when you see this channel post, you know it's going to be about health and fitness. All right. So really appreciate you guys. Subscribe, hit the alert, do all that good stuff. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you follow. Let me know what you would like to see from me, like, you know, recipes, or if there's anything that you need tips or tricks, anything like that, just please let me know. And make sure you are staying up to date with your health, because you only get one opportunity. So make sure you take full advantage of it. Okay? 11 minutes, too long. All right. Appreciate you guys. Bye.